Hey folks, Russ Matney here. Hey, today we're going to be changing a bathroom faucet, actually two of them. And you can see right here, this is the old style. We're going to put a new one in. But there's another issue that we've got going on here, and I'll show you what that is. And we're going to make two videos out of this one. Okay, now that we've got the shutoff valves changed, then now we can remove the, or change the faucet. So you gotta start with this guy, just to get this stuff out of your way. So take that off like that. And then you wanna take this bar off. And you can do that just with pliers right here. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go, I think. I think I got it. Let's see. Yep. Maybe. Oh, darn it. All right, well, a little bit more then. I thought I had it. Not the easiest thing to get to. Let's see if I can get to it from this side. Darn it. Turn it like that, I might can get to it. All right, come on, baby, let's go. There we go. Now we can get started on this thing. Okay, I don't know how this is going to show up on video because it's, you know, the hard part about plumbing is you're working upside down. So we're actually looking up to the bottom of the sink right now. If you haven't done it, or if I didn't say it, you need to remove this plumbing. And it's all hand tightened, so it should be easy for you. If you need to see more specific details, go to my video on how to change a shutoff valve, and I showed you how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to turn upside down. You got to have a crescent wrench, and you got to have probably some pliers of some sort. Let's get this off first. And we're hoping, oh, by the way, always wear eye gear here because this stuff, you're working upside down, this stuff falls, gets in your eyes and it hurts. So don't take that gamble. Okay. And we're hoping stuff comes off okay because this is a really old faucet. And luckily up here at the top, I don't see where it's corroded like it was at the shutoff valve. So that's a good sign. We might could get this stuff off. Oftentimes, I cut it off from the top. Use that Sawzall with a metal blade. But in this case, if it's granite, you can do that because it won't scratch it. But if it's, this is corrugated marble, and the blade will scratch it up. So we have to do it from down here, which is more difficult, but that's the way it goes. Okay. Let's see. Now, from here, I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, you got to twist right here. So we're going to try and twist this thing off, and that's what holds this faucet on. So take some channel locks, something that'll open up pretty wide. Darn it. So I'm talking about stuff falling in your eyes. This plastic just broke. Hit my face. Ah, shoot. Come on, baby. Oh, shoot. Well, that ain't working very well. Darn it, darn it, darn it. And if I didn't say before, this is a difficult project because of stuff like this. So if you want to watch this video and see if you can do it, then that's great. You can, but it's not easy, that's for dang sure. Gosh, and it's because of stuff like this. All right, I'm gonna shut the video off, and we're gonna see if we can get these things off in a better. All right, still struggling with this. So this one loosened up enough that I could get a blade under it. So these things are just made of plastic. They're kind of crumbling. So I got this crazy idea. So watch this. I'm gonna take my Sawzall and I'm gonna bend the blade a little bit like so. And this is when you have to have eye guard because you can have all kinds of crap coming down on you. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Wow. Not bad. It worked. But I got stuff all over me. Okay. So get this set. Same thing over here. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. Well, it dang sure wasn't easy, but we got it off. Let's see, this thing should just lift off now. There you go. All right. Okay, so that's one of the challenges, just getting this darn thing off. Actually, probably the biggest challenge. But putting the new one in is not nearly as hard as getting the old one off. So you got to see how I do it. You know, you can, if this is granite, then I can shave it at the top, and it makes it a lot easier. But it's not. This is corrugated marble, and it'll chip. So I had to do it the hard way, but we managed to get it. Okay, next let's remove this downspout. I could have done that earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Because the new faucet always comes with a new one of the drains on the up top. So this whole thing comes out, and this is trash. And this one, hopefully, is easy. Let's see. Hey, it is turning. That's a good sign. If I had to, I could cut this one off too, because it's underneath and it wouldn't hurt anything. Okay, to get this drain off from up top, just pull this, throw that away. We loosen it down here in the bottom. So usually I can just hold this, and then you just twist it from underneath. Okay. See how that works? It fits, and then this twist. So from underneath, just turn this thing this way, and this will come on. Okay, next we're just gonna make sure this is all cleaned up. And this, I've already cleaned this off, but just make sure this is old plumber's putty, if you're familiar with that. So that stuff needs to come off just so your new one gets a good seal. That's not even plumber's putty, it's like plastic. There we go. That should be good. And then this towel, that wet towel that I've been using, let's just make sure we can clean that as much as we can. Okay, I think we're good there. Okay, so let's break into our box. This is from Moen. It's a good brand. Home Depot. These are pretty expensive, probably 120 bucks or so. And let's see what we got here. There's the faucet itself. And here's your downspout, drain. And that's about it. So just take everything out and kind of spread it out so you can look at it. And then you got instructions. I don't need them, but you might. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. You've got your faucet, and you got this little sealer. It's going to go like so. Drop in. Now I'll tell you something. If you can, I love the idea of putting these on first. This is your water supply line. But the problem with this one is it won't work, because oftentimes you can put this in and then it connects. It just makes it a lot easier. But on this one, we got to put this in because these have to go in first before the water supply line goes on. All right, so that's what we're going to do right here. Let's make sure this is a good tight fit. All right, that's good, just like that. Okay, welcome back under the sink, which is one of my least favorite. People ask me all the time, hey Russ, what's your favorite handyman project? And I don't know exactly what that would be. And then they say, what's your least favorite? Plumbing is my least favorite, because you're working upside down. So we're going to take these guys. I'm going to put this. That's why plumbers charge so dang much. And I think it's unfair. But, oh well, they get it, because people don't want to do this stuff. Or they can't do this stuff. But you can, if you try. I used to know how to do nothing until I tried. Now I know how to do just about anything. Okay. Just hand tighten those really tight. Okay. Okay, now let's put on the water supply lines. Okay, which, by the way, if you're replacing a bathroom faucet, they do not come with water supply lines. So you need to buy them, and a standard is, again, this is from Home Depot, 1/2 inch 3/8. That means this is a 1/2 inch, and this is a 3/8. So now if you're doing this in the kitchen faucets come with a supply line. Why that is, I don't know, but so you just know that if you're replacing the bathroom faucet, you're going to be replacing the supply lines too. Don't try to use the old supply lines, because I'll show you something. Inside here, you probably can't see it. There's a rubber washer in here. And these things get corroded over time, and when you remove one and try to reuse it, it breaks the seal, and it's almost always causes a leak. So, good time to change the supply line, the water lines. All right, so let's just tighten these guys up. Okay, I'll turn this off, but I'm going to tighten the other side. Okay, next thing, we're going to put these water supply lines onto the new shutoff valves that we put in on a separate video if you want to see it, called How to Change Shutoff Valves. You know, and typically, sometimes people say, if you've ever heard of plumber's tape, you don't need to use plumber's tape on this, given that this is new equipment, new supply lines, because you got rubber washers in there. As long as you get it pretty darn tight, you don't have to crank it down real hard. I'll do the other one. Okay, next we're gonna put in the drain around here. So, whoa, take that off. I think, yeah. Okay, now let me show you something. This has a rubber washer. All right, we're gonna try it. Sometimes these darn things don't work, but the other, this goes in from the top, and I'll show you up there. The other option is to use plumber's putty, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But once we do this, I'm going to get this camera to the top, and then I'm going to drop this through, and then this goes on, and then this goes on. Okay, so now we have to put this in. This is your drain, and I mentioned down below that there's a rubber washer here. This is supposed to take the place of plumber's putty. It's really thin, so I'm a little bit leery about using it, but we're gonna give it a shot. And then from underneath, this goes on, and then this twist on to keep it as tight as you can. So let's give it a shot. Okay, we're good there. Now we're going to take this and just twist that on. We're just going to hand tighten it. It's going on pretty easily. I kind of think it's going to work. Maybe we don't have to use plumber's putty. I hope not. Okay, so next we're going to put the plumbing together. So it goes like this. Now the problem that we have right now is we have no way of attaching this. So we're going to take the old one, and we're going to use this one. This is in good shape. There's no cracks in it. So let's take this off. This will go on first. All right, this is kind of beveled. You can see the fat end goes up because you want it to go like, you want it to fit in like that, okay? So, like that. We're getting there. This is a long project. It's going to be a long video, I know, but no way to shorten it. Okay, so we're going to hand tighten this. Okay, we're good there. Make sure that's tight. Good there. Oh man, almost done. Okay, pull this washer down, kind of fit it in there like it's supposed to be, and then tighten that up. And then we've got one more thing to do here. I don't even know what the heck this is for. Out of all the years I've done this, I've never seen I guess it's a drain of some sort. And I looked behind this wall, I don't see anything there, so I'm not sure what it's for, but we're gonna put it back in place. All right, folks, I think we are done. Let's check it out. All right, the moment of truth. Okay, remember when we changed the supply valve, or excuse me, the shutoff valves? These are in the off position, so that means the water is stopping right here. We've got 1 and 2, so let's open them up. Now, I've been looking, there's no drips. It's been an hour probably. So now we're gonna open one at a time and just look for any kind of leaks that we may have. That's a great sign. And let's do the hot. Oh, love that. All right, we're looking good. All right, we're gonna turn it on up top. And then we're gonna look for leaks. And we hope and pray we don't have them. So that's the cold running right there. Let's turn the hot on. You can hear it getting air out of the lines from where we shut off the water. Hey, we're in good shape. No leaks, that's great. Okay, and then the drain. This is a different kind. A lot of you are used to the kind that has a little pull thing here. A lot of the newer ones are like this. They just go in. And that's how it works. All right, so we got that in. All right, and one more thing I'll show you. This drain, as I said, this is the kind you push it down. And then when you want it to drain, just pop it up. All right, that's it. We were successful. I'm so glad because like I said, plumbing is it's probably my least favorite thing to do. There's not an easy way to make a short video out of this. I know it's a long video, but I hope it helps some of you. If you need my help, give me a call. See ya.